This weekend marks a first for the American Cornhole League, hosting games in Virginia Beach. But also the last with the final running of the Rock and Roll Running Series in the city after 20 years.
So we have a little over 8,000 runners.
Players from all over the country flocking here. Got players from Florida, Massachusetts, California, Texas.
The American Cornhole League says they chose Virginia Beach because of the city's popularity.
We're hoping we get a few thousand people coming in to fill the stands here to watch.
Despite the two big events scheduled for the Labor Day holiday weekend, hotel managers and restaurant owners are skeptical.
Demand hasn't been quite as high as we had hoped, but we're hoping with the Rock and Roll Series and the Cornhole and all the free music going on at the beach this weekend that we'll fill up before it's all said and done.
Zirkle, the general manager of the DoubleTree Convention Hotel, says he and other general managers are surprised by the low turnout at the Oceanfront.
Usually this is a very strong weekend. I don't know if it's COVID related, with that type of thing. Kids are back in school, but in the past years, Labor Day weekend has usually been, pretty strong. But right now, we're just not seeing the demand as high as it was, for instance, for Memorial Day.
The owner of Doughboys Pizza says Fridays have been quiet on the oceanfront lately, but remains hopeful the boardwalk will become busier this weekend.
Labor Day is normally a great weekend for us, and we're anticipating that. The weather looks terrific.
The Rock and Roll Series says there are fewer runners this year than in previous years because of the pandemic.
This year is unique because of the pandemic, so I think we've got a really strong field, less maybe than we've seen in the past.
Now, business owners and hotel managers I spoke to off camera say they just haven't seen the typical crowds they would normally see on a Friday heading into Labor Day weekend, but they do remain hopeful that larger crowds will come into the weekend. Live in the Virginia Beach, Leandra Head, News 3.